Guys, what's up? Today's not going to be my normal art video, but I'm starting a new thing. Wait, hang on. Every year, around April Fool's, I'm going to be teaching you guys some of the pranks I learned from fellow YouTubers that I watch, but also some pranks that I came up with. Prank number one that will be featured in this episode is... Hang on, I'm going to make sure nobody's watching. Prank number one is probably real sinister. I would like to present to you yogurt slime. Yeah, that's right. Yogurt slime. So I personally don't like yogurt. I really don't like it. I don't eat it. I don't even like the smell of it. So this video actually kind of takes some guts for me to do this. But my dad, he really likes yogurt. He probably won't like yogurt anymore. So I was going to have an idea. I was asking him about yogurt. He said, you better not be pranking any of my food because that's wasting. So I figured it's not wasting if I scoop it out into a plastic bag and then he can eat it out of there. So I'm going to open it up. And you want to be very careful opening it up because it could either make a mess. But you're also going to want to reseal it after. Crap. You see, I made a mistake. So we're just going to open it over here. Try not to make that any more bad. Because we can just go back in with tape or maybe glue later and fix it. Okay. So here we've got our nasty little yogurt. Ew! Ew, it got on me! Ew! Ew! Okay. I hate yogurt. I told you. It really grosses me out. I don't know how my dad eats this crap. But, so we got our plastic bag. At this point, I'm committed. So yeah. If you still don't understand what we're going to be doing, don't worry. It'll all make sense soon. My dad says you have to stir it up first before you actually use it. So I'm stirring it because it's all creamy and it's settled or something. So I'm stirring it up. You're going to want to do some research before you start pranking though. And yeah, so once I've got it all stirred up, I'm just going to start spooning it into the plastic bag. Hopefully I won't get caught, because if I did, that would be terrible. So yeah, I'm going to be back after I'm done spooning all the yogurt out. Okay, so it doesn't take me very long to scoop out most of the yogurt. You're going to have a little bit of yogurt left. Try to clean your spoon around to get some out. And maybe you're going to want to wash it some. So I'm just going to try to put the most as I can in this bag. We got most of it already in here. And I'll be ready to wash out the yogurt container. Guys, also, this step is very important. Because you don't want anybody thinking, like, if you put some yogurt on top, they might dive in and eat it, but then accidentally eat the slime, which could actually do really bad to them and possibly get them in the hospital. So make sure you clean out all the yogurt and make sure it looks like make sure they know it's slime, because if they don't know the slime, they're gonna end up eating slime thinking it's yogurt, and that could go terribly wrong, really, really bad. So now we got it all now we're gonna want to wash it out. So, taking it over to the sink, and I'm just going to put some water in there, stir it up, and yeah, wash it out. Okay, so now we got the water where the yogurt used to be, and now just stirring it up, making sure all the yogurt is washed out. And then we can either dump it down the toilet, down the sink, or, well, hide the evidence. Guys, I also just want to say before the next step, take the yogurt that you put in the bag and don't hide it like anywhere that's not in the freezer. Because if it's not in the freezer, it's going to get all moldy and, well, yeah. But make sure you hide it really well so they don't find it. Because if they find the bag of yogurt, they're going to know you did something to the actual yogurt and ask you what you did. So you're going to want to hide the actual yogurt too. Since the yogurt is going to have slime in it though, that's okay to actually hide. But this, you want to hide it in the freezer, because most likely they're not going to find any yogurt in the freezer. They're going to find it in the refrigerator. So, yeah. But make sure you keep it, because my dad's going to be really mad at me if he found out I just wasted a whole bunch of yogurt. Okay, so I put some water in the yogurt container, so now all the yogurt has dissolved into the water, and I think we can just dump it, and it'll be perfectly clean. Okay, this is the part where we find out if it's gonna work or not. Okay, is it in there? It's clean. It's clear. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the next step, which is making the slime. But the hardest step, I'm gonna warn you guys, is going on the cap. That's going to be really hard. So guys, I'm not gonna teach you actually how to make the slime because, well, I have a slime kit for that, so I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to get my slime kit and start making the slime. Okay guys, so I've got the materials for my slime kit here. I use the Nickelodeon slime kit. By the way, this video is not sponsored. And yeah, so for the Nickelodeon slime kit recipe, they would recommend, well, they provide a little measuring cup and everything, so that's really helpful. But what you want to do is you want to put 30 millimeters of white glue. Plain opaque glue. I don't know why they use millimeters, because here in America, I don't know if you guys live in America, most of my viewers do probably, but we don't use millimeters. We actually use quarts and, well, pounds and inches. Yeah, we don't use centimeters, we use inches. Yeah, that's how you know you're almost out of glue, guys. I have been making a lot of slime lately, actually, so it kind of makes sense that I'm out of glue. Oh my god, we have like, it spilled on me. Crap. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna try to dump it out and see what happens. So there's already some slime kind of already made in here. They should make separate mixing cups because now they already have some of the loose solution in there. I would tell you guys how to actually make the slime, but the thing is, I don't know how to make slime. I do know how to use that Tide slime thing. That was how I first started. But I got a slime kit for Christmas, and guys, this way is so much better. The Tide ones just dries out, but this one, like, yeah, they're all dry out if you let them sit for a while. But this one, it just like, you can like, yeah, like it was in a container and it's still dried out with the Tide solution. So yeah, I'd recommend getting a slime kit if you plan on making slime or doing pranks. So now that we got that, we're gonna want 20 millimeters of water in this little cup. We've got our 20 millimeters of water right here. So now we just dump it in. I'm actually being a little more cautious than normal because as I told you guys, I was kind of running out of glue. So I want to be really careful when I mix this. I'm going to add a little more, and maybe I'll add a little more glue because, well, let's face it, I was kind of being a little stingy on how much glue I was going to use. Okay, farting out all the glue. That farting sound you hear is the glue. Don't worry, I don't fart that loud. Actually, I don't fart at all. Okay, you know what? This is weird, so. Yeah, another classic prank you could always pull is the whoopee cushion. You know, anybody can do that. All you need is someone to sit on a balloon. Okay, once we've got our glue and water mixture together, we're going to take the activator, which is provided. I don't know if it's borax or contact solution. I'm pretty sure it's contact solution, guys. Because remember that girl who had got a 3rd-degree burn off of borax? Yeah, I think it's probably contact solution. Okay, so we're going to take our provided activator, and we're going to add, I believe, 5 millimeters. Seriously, guys, who uses millimeters in the USA? Who? Hang on, I can't read it. Okay, 5 millimeters is really low down there, so you're gonna want to get on like eye level. I'm kneeling down on one knee right now, so you probably can't really hear me. But yeah, so it's surprising how this tiny bit of activator can go so far. Pour it in, and I'm gonna try to be really fast because I'm almost out of recording time, guys. Then what you want to do is just stir it up till all the activator gets all in there and it all turns all slimy. Just after a little stirring, you can get this. See, this activator is truly amazing. Now, I chose light slime because you can actually write on it. I'm going to write April Fools inside so they know it was me. And I'll actually leave a little note and everything. So yeah, now we got our white slime ready for the prank. But it depends. You guys, your slime is probably, if the yogurt that was inside is not white, don't use white. I'm actually going to paint my bottle to look more convincing because at the bottom there's a little bit of orange in there. So, yeah. But now we got our white slime already in there. And we're going to write Happy April Fools on the top. Remember the yogurt cup? Yeah, we're back to the yogurt. We're going to open it up. I actually might have to make a whole nother batch of slime because this is way too low and they'd have a lot more yogurt in there than that. So I'm going to be making some more slime and yeah, I'll be right back. Now to make it even more convincing. Okay, now to make it even more convincing, I'm going to use some watercolors or markers you could pick and color the bottom orange because the bottom of the yogurt is actually orange. So, I only made 2 batches of slime, but I haven't been gone for that long. I'm just going to start painting and coloring. Turning the slime orange. Now I'm making the slime even more orange. Now that it's orange, I'm going to start making more slime and possibly even placing it into the container. Okay, so I'm taking the first slime out that I had, replacing it with the orange slime. Orange slime in. Uh-oh, Dad's coming. Dad's coming! Ah! Ah! Dad's coming! Hide the pranks! Hide the pranks! Now that we got the slime in the yogurt container, we're going to write Happy April Fools on top. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Okay, so I wrote prank on top. Now we're going to go get some glue and glue back on the cap. Now we're going to take some clear glue and apply it to the rim of the container so that when we put the actual container part back on, it will stick. And remember that crack I made? That will also be fixed in this step. All you have to do is push this down and hopefully it will stay. But remember, this tart takes like lots of freaking patience. Like really, you have to be so careful. Like the glue could go into the slime, making it too sticky. The glue just could not work. The glue could be too sticky and you won't be able to open it. So you have to be very, very careful. So then we're going to go back in here and place it back on again. We're going to make sure it looks kind of factory done though too. to make it look like it was never open, it was always closed. So we're pinching it down. I'm sorry guys, this video is like 15 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to continue so the video doesn't go too long, and yeah. So now that it's sealed, just wait and hide it, and wait until the victim is ready to come, and then boom. When they open their yogurt, they'll be in for a slimy surprise. Hope you guys liked the video. Tell me if you want to see more pranks. Leave some suggestions in the comments, and yeah, bye.